So I have a couple things I just want to do. I don't really like doing these live videos like this, but I just kind of wanted to touch base with some people that might have some questions regarding the other night when we were out at the cemetery, and there was a viewer, a couple of viewers started talking about that. Something about, I can't remember exactly what the comments were made. Somebody took a screenshot out of them, but they said that the investigation was really good, but they were making it very known. Hey, what's going on? I'm just kind of running my mouth right now, just so you know. But there were some people out there on the investigation. They were coming on to the live, and they were telling us that the investigation was good, but they were getting tired of the God shit was getting old. The talking about God and you know, thank you so much. I appreciate that. And I'm not going to make this a long video, and I do. Please stay for the rest of it so I can actually y'all can be aware of what's going on tomorrow. But I don't want anybody to think, hey love, how are you, my dear, my mama bear, how you doing? I don't want y'all to ever think that me or Terry are we're gonna push God or Jesus down anybody's throat. Howdy, buddy. We don't. But you know, well, exactly. It's my life, but you know, it's not that we're telling you that you have to believe in God to watch this, or that we're you know, that's we can't make you believe in God. But it is my channel. It is Terry is a part of my channel. Y'all are a part of the channel. Oh, you're in the hospital. I'm so sorry. Correct, Taylor. It's maybe it's not the channel for you. If you, you know, I guess my argument would be is you're coming to a paranormal channel, so we're either looking for something demonic, or we're looking for a ghost, or we're looking for whatever the case might be. But yet you're going to get on there and you're going to comment, "Oh, your heart. I'm so sorry. I will pray for you, 100%." But you're going to get on here and tell me that the God shit is getting old, or you're tired of hearing about God, and I don't believe in God. Well, how do you believe in ghosts and demonic stuff, but you don't believe in God? That really doesn't make any sense to me. But anyways, we don't push religion or God or Jesus on anybody. But it is my live. It's Terry's a part of the live, and you know, God has pulled me out of things that I have been in situations, and you know, for somebody to tell me I can't talk about them, or a comment to come across to say, well, if I have to believe in God, I don't guess I should watch this channel. It's probably not the channel for you then, if you don't want to hear it. But I just wanted to apologize that I did come off kind of aggressive in the manner. Yeah, I hope she does too. But I didn't want y'all to think that I was jumping down anybody's throat. But I'm just making it clear, when you come on there and you make a comment like that, you're not just pissing me off. You're not just pissing Terry off. You're pissing other people off that do believe in God. You are pissing people off that, and I mean, typically that's what you're trying to do anyways. Best thing we can do is pray for you. But anyways, I'm going to make this a short, and I think Terry's coming. She might have something to say. Right. She is. So if y'all wait just a second. But I do apologize that anybody took that wrong way. That, you know, I'm not ordering anybody off my channel. I'm not trying to be that prick. But
I'm here.
Hold on, I'm smoking. So I just basically told them that we were not pushing God or Jesus down on them.
Exactly.
Or any of that garbage. We're not pushing that down your throat. That's not, this is, you know, we don't consider God as a religion. I don't think you were rude. They were options, don't matter. I told you that before. I wish you luck. Yeah, exactly. She is in hospital with her heart.
Oh,
So,
I'm sorry, Barbara. We'll pray for you.
If you have anything to say regarding that, I would, you know.
Hi, everyone. Yeah, like I didn't want to come off as being a bitch or being judgmental to anybody.
We're not.
Because yeah, we totally aren't. Hi, Will. Just that when somebody comes on here and trashes our beliefs, that's kind of where we draw the line.
Well, and you know what? It's not even really a belief per se. It's not even a religion.
No, it's not a religion.
Jesus
No.
Christ is in our heart.
Yes.
And that's what I've chose to believe as a person. And I'm not trying to interrupt her by no means. I want y'all to hear what she has to say too, but I'm just saying too. We have people out there that send us message and make videos about us, calling us non-Christians, and we believe in fake God. You're solely the devil. That you've got so much of the devil in your heart so bad, like it's upsetting us as Christians. But all we can do is pray for you.
Yeah.
God is not gonna ever force himself on you, and I don't believe that he wants us to do that to you either, because you have free will to follow whatever you want, and you do as believe is what you want. But I do believe that there are things out here, and my point across is how do you come onto a paranormal channel where we're proving the existence of things that are beyond our, what's the word, beyond our control of understanding.
Yeah.
Just like God. But you can say, I don't believe in God, but I believe that the devil's real and I believe the demons are out here. But go ahead, what you were saying. I just
hi
wanted
Tank. Oh no, that's basically it in a nutshell. Everybody that watches us knows that we believe and that we're not going to stop talking about the Lord in our broadcast, because we pray before and after.
We're not preaching either.
That's right.
We're not Kenneth Copeland. We're not Joel Osteen. We're none of these freaking TV. And for somebody,
and we're not going to push it on
no,
you.
No, we're not.
But just don't tell.
You.
Yeah, but don't tell us to shut up.
And don't tell us that that's getting old. That's disrespecting
us.
And you're showing your ignorant level, and telling us that, we shouldn't smoke and our body's a temple. Do you not think that we don't understand that this is a filthy habit? We are very clear of that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I personally believe that the good Lord is more concerned about other things in our lives right now, that he's trying to focus on one thing with us at a time.
Yeah.
You don't know our relationship with God.
Yes.
You don't know where we stand with God. And I am a strong believer that I will stand before God just like everybody will.
Amen.
You don't have to believe in that.
Yeah.
And that's fine. But for somebody to come on there and tell us this God shit, and that's exactly what you said, this God shit, that is, you are targeting us. You are pushing the one button that you're getting us. And it's not just that person. It's not just the second person that got on there. It's this crazy person that wants to make these videos about us. That's fine. Go ahead. You're the one. Y'all are in our belief system in God. Y'all are the ones that are going to stand before God and have to answer to him when he opens that big giant book and he says, why did you do that? What possessed you to do that? By no means are we perfect. But anyways, I just wanted to apologize for being an asshole. I've tried to calm my demeanor a little bit, but that is a trigger thing. And I want to ask my moderators too, don't put these people in timeout when they do that. I am personally the only one that's allowed to really block them from this channel. So when you put them in timeout, it makes it harder. Just notify me. Let me know that they're saying something like that, because we don't need them on this channel. Mm-hmm. That we don't need that negativity, and we don't need to go somewhere where we don't know what we're dealing with and have that kind of negative energy. And that's just my personal thing.
Love you too.
Yeah, love you. But anyways, tell them about tomorrow. We're having the moon.
Yeah. Oh, and I apologize, but at the same time, I don't. I'm sorry, but somebody's putting my Lord down.
Exactly.
I'm going to say something,
and it's
okay?
Just like if you love your mama to death and somebody comes up there and calls your mama a bitch, or somebody comes over and pushes your mama down, are you not going to get up and either knock somebody's teeth out?
That's exactly right.
But that's what the devil does. That's exactly what the devil does. And as far as, and you know who you are, Miss Washington. You know that we're not just talking about you, because you're old news at this point.
Yeah.
But
love you too, Will.
I love you, Will. I really do, buddy. And we're going to call you, buddy. I promise.
I promise.
Yeah,
yes.
we just got really busy. But I'm just saying that the woman that was harassing and stalking us and doing all this shit, that's what she targets us with.
Yeah.
But you know what? It doesn't bother us.
No.
Because you're the one that has to answer for it, not us.
Yeah.
I will answer for what I have done on this earth, but when I stand before God and my judgment comes, and you unfortunately are the person that he's going to open that big book and be like, why did you sit here and say all this stuff about my people?
Yeah.
Don't, what is that? What's the saying where you don't shit where, don't don't shit where you don't live. You know?
Or don't shit where you eat.
Yeah, don't shit where you eat.
Sorry.
Because you have no right to sit here and judge us or call us ridicule or say that we're hypocrites, because we are no way, shape, or form am I getting on here or anywhere else telling people not to smoke cigarettes or not drink beer and I don't even know where, and this crazy lady comes up with it, we drink Budweiser and shit. Our neighbors drink more Budweiser than the Budweiser factory can produce it. So,
Hi, Bodie. Sorry.
so don't come at us with that kind of stuff. That's not going to be tolerated on this. But I want to make it clear to you, you don't have to believe in God to watch this. We're not telling you to. But when you come on there and you ridicule us for saying God's name, or you ridicule us for saying anything regarding our God, then expect that we are going to come at you in a demeanor that you might think is rude or you might think is wrong, is all I'm trying to say.
Yeah, absolutely. And to the lady, the stalker lady, and all of you who are putting us down because of that,
We don't watch.
we pray for you.
We
I'm
do.
still going to pray for you. I don't care what you say. I'm still going to pray for you. And I just wanted to add, Neely, it's nice to see you on a live. It really is. And right on, Barbara. I hope that you're okay. I honestly,
Yeah, we do.
we're
And
going to
you will
pray
be
for
fine.
you.
You will be 100% fine.
Yes, you're going to be okay. And I just also wanted to give a shout out. It's my stepdad's birthday. So happy birthday,
birthday.
Gigi. And I know that you had fun tonight. Mama was telling me. And about tomorrow.
Yes,
So tomorrow is a full moon, you guys. Oh, hi, Deirdre.
She's been on there for a minute.
Oh, hi. I'm sorry I
Oh,
missed
one
you.
more thing. That's
Yes,
one more thing.
please keep us updated, Barbara.
Yeah, please do. Please, on my
Hi,
Instagram,
Bodie.
whatever you need to do. I want to throw in one more thing, too.
Yeah.
I grew up Baptist. She went to
Salvation
Army. Dildry's Catholic. I have friends that are Presbyterians. I have friends that are Methodist. I have friends that are... I had a friend in high school that worshiped the devil. I don't care I don't care what your form of worshiping is, as long as you have God. That's all that matters to me. So, we're not going to throw that in you, okay? If you want to worship the devil,
But we will help you find him
we
if you
will
need.
help you find
know?
him if you want, if you have questions. I mean, because, for the people that are calling us hypocrites, like, the definition of a hypocrite is someone who says, don't do this
That's
and don't
right.
do that, and then we're doing it. We're not hypocrites.
And we're far from perfect.
And we are adults, and trust and believe that we know what we are doing.
Yeah.
And I mean, even this ghost hunting could very easily, from my beliefs, from my growing up, could very easily level out to something against the Bible too. But it's all about how you take
Interpret
the Bible.
it.
You
It's-
interpret the Bible.
yeah.
Like my daddy always said, if you want to turn the Bible upside down and go over here and take upon snakes and hold them and do all that shit and kiss rattlesnakes, I think you're fucking crazy. But to those people, they're great. But I will tell y'all something that my Boy Scout leader told me, and then I'll let her get back to this. My Boy Scout leader told me it doesn't matter if you're Catholic. It doesn't matter what you are, what religious background you come from. As long as Jesus Christ is in your heart and you've accepted him, that's the free gift you have right there. Okay?
Amen.
And as a Christian, we are going to go through trials and tribulations, as what I believe.
Yeah.
And he's going to run you through hell. And that's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate that we're the ones that have to go do that. But we knew that when we accepted God, and I believe that. And, the dope dealers that live in the giant house over here that don't have God, that worship the devil and have everything that they've got, great, wonderful. You have worldly possessions is what you have. That's it. Hey, Heath, what's up, my dude? We were just talking about you earlier today,
Hi,
buddy.
Heath.
But anyways, I apologize if I came across wrong, and I apologize, but that is a trigger for me. That is no different than me talking about your mama or your daddy or saying something about your grandmother. What's up with
Yes, Will, we read your comment.
Yes, buddy.
We will be out there. We're hoping within the next week, okay?
Yeah.
And I don't believe it's an attachment. I
that? What did he
believe
say? Going good. Good, buddy.
Good.
How's that soap working out for you, buddy?
Oh, and so don't worry, Will. I promise you, we are going to help you. We're going to do whatever we can to help you.
Yeah.
And I just have to say, you smell really good.
Nah, thank you. I used the Batman. Will,
Batman tonight.
Will, we're gonna try to.
Dr.
I'm gonna
Squatch.
try to get back in contact. What do you say? It's doing really good.
Good.
Will, I'm gonna try to get in touch with with the preacher I was talking to down that way, from where you're at in Florida. and see how we need to proceed with it. But we're gonna investigate it for sure. And
I think honestly, my intuition is I think I'll be able to help you. I
yeah,
really do.
y'all have to understand that about me. I am good at recording the evidence, and I'm good about getting the evidence, and I'm good about being, whether they just like following me around or whatever the case might be. But Terry here is the one
I can help.
that can help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, hey Yogi.
Good.
I wanted to, yes. Okay. So tomorrow night, you guys, we're not doing an investigation tonight, Bodie, you asked. Tomorrow night is the full moon.
Yeah,
and
it's some kind of eclipse.
Yeah, and a lunar eclipse.
Excuse me, I have to go get a cancer stick.
He's got to get a cancer stick. But what I wanted to say was, so tomorrow night we're going to do an investigation on the full moon. We're going to have a live spirit box session right on, Neely. And it's going to be a lot of fun, you guys. And I don't know about you, but the first investigation that we did the other night at that new cemetery that we had never been before
was pretty good.
You guys, I'm sorry I was laughing, but I couldn't help it. He was hilarious. I ended up watching that part of the episode over again with my mom. And we laughed so hard when he was telling those bitches to shut up on the spirit box.
That's another thing y'all have to understand. Y'all have to understand about me. That's how I've done Voodoo Woods. That's how I've gone out and I tell them how it is, and it's no disrespect for the dead. It's no disrespect toward anybody. And it's not for entertainment. I'm not trying to entertain you by being funny.
That's just
me. That's my personality.
But he's funny. He's being himself.
That's the way God molded me and made me. So
I just, we gotta love him, right? And so tomorrow night, please tune in, you guys. It'll be so worth it with Ghosts Because of Attachment. Yes, Stellar, if you pray before the investigation, you ask the Lord to protect you, he will. Mm-hmm. The thing is that people tend to forget nowadays is that the one and only power that has power over everything, the good, the evil, everything, is God. Yeah. God is the creator. And the thing is people, they don't have the fear of God. They have the fear of everything else in them. If you have the fear of God in you, nothing else should fear you. You should not be in fear of anything else. And so, a lot of the times that's why, yes, it is. Amen. Yes, he is. That's why a lot of the times I'm gung-ho. I'll go. On the other hand, there's other times where it feels so heavy and you could literally cut the air with a knife. We're only human. And, so sometimes it gets so creepy, and sometimes when I get nervous, I could yip a little bit too much.
It's not even just the creepy part of it. But it's if my gut's telling me something else is here that's gonna, and I know it can't bother me, but it's gonna try to fuck with me, and for case in point, when we were at that cemetery the other day, when all the whole thing with with Jesus shit and stuff like that, it was awful funny that so many people were bringing that up, that they were saying that started, and then all of a sudden that spirit box started talking about evil this and evil that.
Yeah,
that should be the dawn right there. And and I want to share this with y'all. I know I run my mouth a little too much, but I did about 2 years ago. I did have I did a session out in Voodoo Woods. And I said all kinds of different names, different types of religion, Buddha, Judas. I was saying every name that came out, and the only thing that thing responded to was Jesus. That same guy that was asking me to do that messaged me, and this is a God's honest truth. I'm not going to tell this man's personal business, but he personally gave me a long thing and said, for all my life, I've never believed in any of this, and I've never believed in God. Or not that I didn't believe in him, I just had no proof of it. But when you said Jesus Christ and that thing started getting so aggressive towards you in that video, he said, I got on my knees and I accepted Jesus. So, you know what? It's possible. I don't personally believe that these are not innocent little things around here. These are either lost. We don't know. Yeah. We don't know what the hell we're dealing with, but clearly that is a give and take proven point there, that people start going against God, and then all of a sudden all this evil shit starts coming out of that box. That should be mind blowing to anybody, just as an investigator myself, and I feel like I could call myself that now, is mind blowing that all that happened. That's what the devil does.
Jesus Christ's name alone drives out demons. And Stellar might face a demon that's much more. You know what? If it happens, it happens.
Good. We get it on film.
Yeah,
But
we're not trying to sound cocky or
No.
anything, okay? Just know that. But on the other hand, I know who I have behind me. I know who I have protecting me. I know that, seek and ye shall find, knock and the door will be open. But there's also the other side to it where you are trying to help people and help people learn about the other side and about that there are bad things out there, but also that you could protect yourself, and that if you believe in the Almighty and know that He is the strongest, nothing can touch you. I don't care what anybody says. If you have Him in your corner and you truly and only believe in Him and you have 100% faith and strength in Him, He will protect you. So
when these things start putting their hands on you, when these things start scratching you, and these things doing that, don't fear that, because that's all they can do.
Yeah.
All they can do is smack you. All they can do is
Ow.
make something
I was gonna-
fall. All they can do is put these little scratches on your back.
yeah.
Because that's as far as they can go.
Yeah.
And that's just my belief system. The best movie in the world that I like as far as horror movies go is Insidious. If y'all can ever watch the series of Insidious,
yeah.
where that little boy goes and he goes to that, he goes into the whole other, he's like in limbo, and the demons are trying to come in because demons have never lived as a person. They have never been a human being. They want that. The Bible says that angels walk among us and masquerade as people for their entertainment to watch us.
Yeah.
So how many people have we walked by that we don't know is an angel? If that be the case, and and this might sound crazy and people might think I'm a lunatic here, but I've had this discussion with her. If angels can do that, why can't demons do the same thing?
That's right.
Why couldn't that be the concept of where a vampire comes from? And why they hate God so much and why they hate the cross so much. They're not people. They're masquerading. An angel was never a person either. They masquerade as people. But everybody goes to the good. And like I tell her all the time, everybody goes to the good of the Bible, but there's some dark stuff in the Bible too.
Yeah.
And if you get depth into that kind of stuff, and I'm not saying dabble into the dark, but I'm saying read the Bible. There are dark things. And that's my concept of, for what, 300-400 years they've been talking about, even before that they've been talking about vampires.
Yeah.
Could that not be an angel? Just like the angels masquerade as a person, a vampire. I'm not talking about turning into a bat and Dracula and all that bullshit you see on the movies. But there's got to be truth coming from it.
Yes.
But Insidious is so good, and that's what that demon was trying to do to that little boy. He never wanted that little boy to wake up. He wanted to inhabit that little boy's body. And at the end of the movie, if you haven't seen it, I'm sorry, at the end of the movie, his daddy didn't come back. Something else came back and inhabited that. There's so many stories I could tell y'all about ambulance personnel that I worked with when I was a firefighter that will tell you about people flatlining just like that, and then all of a sudden coming back with no heartbeat, trying to scratch and claw and do shit like that. I believe that stuff's real. Something new, it had that opportunity to come into that body real quick. And then they said all of a sudden his heartbeat came back and he had no recollection of that. And these are coming from paramedics that have been doing this for years, that have seen this countless times. So just something to think about.
And I like Deliver Us from Evil.
Yes.
The true story about that cop. I believe it's New York. Was it New York? Yeah. And the preacher. And I really that's a good movie. I like true stories. I'm a sucker for true stories. But just to give you a little bit of quick insight here about me, I have experienced a few things. I've experienced spirits, dark shadows, a whole bunch of stuff. I even helped a girlfriend of mine get rid of a spirit from her house that her kids were also seeing and that she experienced. And I also encountered, I had a friend stay with me, and there was a lot of dark stuff happening around my house because he came there. And I actually faced a moment of the fear I was talking about. and I used to fear a lot before, and until that night, I lost fear of everything except for the fear of God.
Correct.
But if that hadn't happened to me, and if I didn't go through that, I wouldn't know what I know today, and I also wouldn't be able to help people like I have helped. And I believe that God put me on a path to do that. And I also go by my gut, my intuition, which God is my gut, you know.
That
And
little voice in the back of everybody's head
yeah,
telling you, just like he's telling me, don't pick up that cigarette. You don't need that. Just like that. That's what it is.
yeah,
You make that choice.
yeah.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
So sorry, we're not trying to preach
No,
to
we're
you
not.
guys.
We're
Just trying to.
explain to you our way of investigation and what we think is going on, and that's just what we believe. If you don't believe in the same, we're not telling you to believe everything we're telling you. That's fine. We're not writing a book for you to go out there and
Not
and
yet. I'm just kidding.
we're not. We're not. We're stating facts that we believe as a Christian.
Yeah.
As we believe.
Yeah.
And of course we know there's going to be people ridicule us. That's fine. That is perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Because like I told Terry the other day, if the day comes that the police come knocking on my door and they tell me you can either you can denounce God does not exist, or you can go to prison for the rest of your life, then then handcuff me and take me to jail, and I will gladly go sit in that jail cell, and hopefully I'm not here when the rapture happens. I shouldn't be. I don't believe we will be. I believe we go second after the dead, but cut my fucking head off if you want to. That's fine. They're doing Christians that way all the time, because you know what? All of my worries are gone. And like I've said before, would you rather believe in something and and die and get there and it not be real? Okay, you lost nothing. Or believe in something, or not believe in something and get there and God say, "Turn away from me. I don't know you."
Sorry.
What are we hurting? What are we hurting as being Christians? What are we hurting
Exactly.
as being that? We're not getting on television and reaping money like Kenneth Copeland and all these other garbage does.
Yeah.
We're not. We're not perfect. We're far from it. But I wish we didn't have this crazy stalker person, and I wish there wasn't crazy people out there, because my son could tell you so many stories when he was a little boy that there is no possible way, no way my son would have ever have known anything. There were stories that only my grandmother knew, about things that my son was seeing. My son was seeing soldiers in the backyard. And I mean, he's 4 years old telling us about soldiers, and well, some of them had this and they had the buttons, and some of them had these weird. He's describing all this. So I think personally, a lot of things attach to children because they're in that state of innocence. And as adults, we ignore it. Now, when I was working at the cemetery, am I talking too much? I'm sorry.
No.
When I was at the cemetery, I ignored a lot of that shit. And I just like, nope. I ignored it. And finally, I acknowledged it. And then when I acknowledged it, it didn't stop. And it hasn't stopped. So apparently it liked me. If y'all remember Moose,
Sorry to interrupt you just for 1 sec. Will, we read everything that
buddy, we're
you
reading.
said. I realize you're going to bed now, but we will contact you. Please just don't worry. The fruit flies that you're talking about is all connected with this evil thing that's going on at your place. So that's what that is. And the dark shadow thing, just remember
It's
what
fucking with you, Will.
yes,
It's fucking with
that's
you.
basically
That's all it's doing.
It's trying to instill fear, and then it feeds off your fear. So please try to remember that, and we will contact you.
I'd say tomorrow. We'll get with you tomorrow.
Yeah, I apologize. We've just had a lot of things personal things happening, that we're sorting out right now. But I promise you that we will be there soon, and we are going to help you, and we're not ignoring you.
No,
Okay?
we're not.
Sorry. Go on.
But yeah, there was just so many things that my son saw, and I wish that I could get him on film, and I wish that he could just tell you stories of things that happened, and I knew it. I knew what it was. I knew what it was portraying to be. But you know what? My son, I've never just pushed God down his throat, but I have been that father to where I've spoke about God. I've talked about God to him. And when my son was 6 or 7 and he enjoyed going to church, he wanted to go to church. He wants to learn. And even today, he asks us questions about God. Does
Yeah.
God like that? You know, that was just God. That was me as a father teaching my son that, but God took control of his heart. And I think he's going to grow up and be an amazing young man. And he's
He
going to
is.
he wants to be a policeman and he wants to do all these wonderful things. And I think he's going to be the best damn policeman. Really quick off topic. As we're going to Will's house, I do believe Will had mentioned we could do an investigation, which we will do an investigation because I want to record and document this. Will, I'm sorry. That's what I will be there for. Terry will be there to help you.
Yeah.
We'll get whatever preacher we can, priest, whatever we need to get to help us at the same time or give us some kind of guidance of what we need to do. But I do want to stop down in Kingsland. I do want to interview my brother, who is a police officer down there. He's a supervisor, so for the crazy stalker bitch that thinks she's going to run down there and call his chief, it ain't going to work. He's a very good police officer. But I want to go back to the witch's grave down there.
Yes,
In
I want to
Kingsland.
go.
Now, y'all remember the videos that I did where I was like, oh my God, and you could see her skull and stuff. Thank God that the Camden County Sheriff's Department did get a hold of the people that owned the cemetery and they got that covered up. But I do want to go down there. I want y'all to hear some stories my brother has, that my brother has had. And as most of y'all know, because we do have law enforcement on here that watches us, you can't always be a policeman or a fireman and go over here and talk about this kind of stuff. And it was very difficult as a security guard to do the same thing because people look at you like an idiot, But think of how many times policemen and firemen and ambulance personnel and how many stories are out there that they keep to themselves.
Absolutely.
So I think that's going to be a good thing. So on the way down there, we can go down there and do an investigation and maybe do a live with Travis so y'all can ask him some questions. And he's got some stories like Will does. So I think, and he had a really hard childhood. But anyways, go ahead. I'm sorry, I'm rambling on, guys.
No. I just want to answer some of the questions.
Yeah, go ahead, ask
Yogi, that's crazy about you flatlining, and Yogi has some really, really crazy stories, you guys.
Yes.
He's been through a lot, that guy.
Moose, if y'all remember Moose. Moose died on the operating table 6 times. And Moose swore up and down that he could see things at that cemetery. I think that stuff's real. I really do.
Oh, yeah. And Deirdre, yes, St. Michael, I agree.
100%. Yes, 100%.
The Stellar, you said you want to see spirits to at least know you're not insane.
You're not.
We're trying to prove them. Okay, that's one thing.
That's where we go. Yeah.
But you are not insane.
No.
I promise you that. If anybody's insane, it's me. Okay, because I've seen too much.
For going out here trying to find the damn things.
I'm insane for tagging along here, but
seeking you will find. And that's exactly what we're doing. And I mean, that's the whole point of this channel. This channel is not to get rich off of. This channel is not to be popular or any of this shit. I love each and every one of y'all. I really do, from the bottom of my heart.
Me too.
The people that count, people that want to ridicule me and call my shit fake, that's fine. We go on live investigations. Okay, they are live investigations for the love of God. So this mindset you've got that we're just rolling in dough. We just shit money and we're just out here paying people to come over here and just fuck with y'all. I'm pretty sure we'd have a little bit more evidence, but that's what we're looking for.
Will, yes, you did send the picture of the entity. Well, I don't know about the 2 entities. I remember seeing one in the car, and yeah, you definitely have stuff going on. Dana, you said you see your ex all the time. He's been gone for 2 years now. That is crazy.
Dana, you know what? I want to tell you. I'm sorry.
No.
Dana, I want to tell you. My best friend Kelvin died. I know our stalker likes to talk about meth heads and shit like that. And Kelvin's dead and gone, been dead and gone. Kelvin was my best friend. Kelvin's what got me interested into the fire department. And Kelvin fucked up. And Kelvin went to prison for a little while due to drugs. And he threw his career away, unfortunately. But Kelvin died. Kelvin died suddenly. Backseat of my mom's car one night when we were eating. It tore me up. I thought about suicide. I was wanting to kill myself. I was waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning, waking my mama up, telling her, Moose told me that Kelvin was always with me. And I used to just ride around sometimes and I'd listen to music and me and him like the Righteous Brothers and stuff. And I just, sometimes I would just feel like Kelvin was sitting there with me. And it took me probably about a year, and I'll cry now. I'll cry because it took me almost a year. And I finally just got on my knees and I prayed to God and I told God to tell Kelvin that it's okay. It's okay to leave me now because I want Kelvin to go be peacefully. I want Kelvin to go and enjoy eternity because he shouldn't have to worry about it. But, like I said, with Moose dying so much, Moose said he saw Kelvin all the time, and I thought he was crazy. I thought that was just crazy talk. But, the sincerity in the man's voice when he's like, Kelvin don't want to leave because he's afraid to leave you behind. You just have to tell God, it's okay. It's okay to let them know that they can go. There's no reason why they need to be here anymore. Kelvin was a good man. And that's another reason with the stalker lady that they're talking about meth heads and stuff like that. People make mistakes. People do fuck up.
Yeah.
But you know what? Instead of talking about the fuck ups, like I was telling Terry here, Kelvin was a fireman for 15, 20 years of his life. Kelvin was one of the very first volunteers that the county ever had. Why are we not talking? Why is nobody talking about Kelvin, the countless lives Kelvin saved?
Yes.
The property that Kelvin saved. How many people did his life infect? But no, we want to go back and we want to talk that he got addicted to methamphetamines and went to prison. That's the most important thing. And it's not. Kelvin turned his life. Kelvin was a Wiccan, by the way, just so y'all know. And I prayed for Kelvin all the time. And I would drag Kelvin to church with me because I knew what he was doing. I felt what he was doing was wrong. And when Kelvin came to live with me, and before he died, he used to tell me all the time. He would say, "You know what? I believe in spirits, but I believe more in the Holy Spirit than anything. And I got the Holy Spirit in my heart." And he turned his life over to God, and I think he knew that he was going. I think he knew his time was coming up and he knew it was time to give his life to God. And God blessed me with those few months that I had left with Kelvin on this earth. And Kelvin always told me, there's nobody in this world. If you go down, when I said, if I go down, I want you to work on me, nobody else. And Kelvin said that. And this is a true God's honest story, y'all. When Kelvin died and that policeman pulled up and I stopped CPR to let that policeman do it, he urinated himself, and when that happened, that's when my mom said, he's gone. And even the detective, even the paramedics, even the firefighters said, your buddy sat there and held on to you while you were working on him. And that's the power of God.
Yeah.
I don't care what he did in his past. The stupidest shit he did was go steal a fucking policeman's motorcycle because he was high on meth, But this man would still walk up to a police officer when we would be at a restaurant, and he'd go over there and shake this policeman's hand and say, I did 10 years in prison, and I threw all my life away. But you know what? I appreciate you standing out here with that badge and that gun and doing what you're doing to protect me. So how do you go and tell somebody they made a mistake? But that's getting off topic. What I'm saying to you is you just need to pray to God and tell your ex-husband, was her husband?
Dana?
Yeah,
Are you talking about Dana? Yeah.
You just need to, it's okay.
Her ex, yeah.
You just need to tell God it's okay to let him know that he can go away. And that's how I feel. I don't know how that works. I don't know if God's just letting them come down here or whatever the case might be, but it's okay. It's okay to go because you're fine. Yeah. And Dana, you have me. I am your friend. I love you.
And me now,
you
too.
Do. We are all family on here. Each and every one of y'all that subscribe to my channel is my family, and I would bend over backwards for y'all. So let him know that,
And I just wanted to answer Kimmy. You said, it's okay. You said, be careful out there. Blood moon is tomorrow night and
yes.
energy is insane. My daughter and I are about to head out to the cemetery. Thank you, Kimmy. And pray for your protection too.
Absolutely.
I hope you guys are safe tonight and good luck on the investigation.
It is. The moon's full, but yeah, it's a blood moon tomorrow. So we should get some kick-ass shit.
Yeah.
Say?
Oh, thank you so much, Stellar. We love you too. You're just
dude.
You're wonderful.
You are.
Is that it? Anybody have any questions about anything?
Yeah, because I don't typically do these. I was having a lot of people were bitching about these, and you know what? I don't care anymore. I want to answer questions.
I know there's a bit of a delay, so we'll wait for that.
Well, What you say?
Thank you.
It's full
Overcast there.
Yes.
It's well, I don't know. It's kind of overcast
clear.
now,
It's
but
going to rain tomorrow from 3 and 4 in the afternoon, but by 9
should be
it's gonna
clear.
It's going to be kind of cloudy, and that should be about it.
We're gonna come get your ass, Yogi, soon.
Yes, buddy, we will.
Don't worry, we are. It was good. We had fun. The trip investigation.
And guys, if y'all have not subscribed to Paranormal News, we need more subscribers on there because we're putting.
Yeah.
We had a kick-ass night.
Paranormal
tonight.
Security News.
We had a kick-ass night tonight.
We did. It was
there
was
cops
fun
everywhere. So we.
Okay, the way to figure out the type of demon y'all deal with. Oh, can you grab mine too, there, babe? What I can answer to that is. It's hard to tell until you're there. When you're there, all of the intuition, spidey senses, everything will tell you. You could also ask its name. And sorry, guys.
Wrong way.
Oh, thank you.
Canadian. What a fucking Canadian shit.
Yeah, eh? Quit bashing the Canadians. Oh, I gotta switch it up a bit because I like to laugh. This is funny. When he was mentioning about, I can't remember. There's a saying that I like Rambo. He doesn't like Rambo, but I like Rambo. I like not the last one. There's a latest one where he goes to his niece and he goes to help her. The one before that, and it was just called Rambo, where he takes the boat. And he takes these guys. These guys have no clue who he is. And meanwhile, Rambo's Rambo, right? And so they're getting rid of these dudes that are walking across
this. What's the guy's name that does that? What's his name?
Sylvester Stallone. Anyways.
That's all I ever fucking
What
hear.
he says to the guy is he's holding an arrow up to that guy's head. And he says, this is who we are. This is what we do. Would you rather live for nothing or die for something? I just had to say that. I'm sorry.
I'm surprised she understood what he said. They probably had subtitles at the end.
I'm sorry. I like Stallone. Oh, you be quiet. Stallone rocks. Rambo was a good movie, you guys.
Did y'all ever see that one where he was the sheriff of the little town too? That's all I ever hear. What's up?
Canadian Minnesotians say "a" all the time, eh?
Yeah. Fuck Minnesota.
Can't understand Stallone.
Correct. You need to
see. Yeah, Stellar knows. That's right. Yeah. That's what I'm talking
Stellar,
about.
I thought we were friends.
Yeah. Don't pick on the Canadians. That's right, Michael. Like Bob and Doug McKenzie will come after you. That's right.
Who's Bob and who the fuck is that?
Oh, we're gonna have to Strange Brews the movie. If you haven't seen it, it's a classic. I'm gonna obviously watch that with Josh tonight.
Absolutely not. Fuck that.
Oh, God.
Come on, guys. That's like fucking. Half of y'all probably don't even understand what the fuck I'm saying, but y'all ever remember fucking Honey Boo Boo when they had?
Okay, now that is embarrassing. I can't believe that just came out of his mouth.
When they had old Sugar Bear.
See, there's little Mac TV.
Cha 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 cha.
Hey, he smells good tonight. He used Batman, Squatch's Batman tonight. Just wanted to tell you.
Please go tell them to go follow him. Listen,
guys.
Yeah,
please go follow Little Mac JTV. He's in the chat right now.
Yes.
Please follow him. He does great reviews.
He does a lot of really good reviews on soaps, and I try to watch all of them, buddy, and I try to make some kind of stupid comments.
I'm watching you too now.
Yeah, I love how you get into depth with it, and I got the shit coming. I got the shit coming, bro.
Any ghosts that our Rambo fans heard on EVP?
My Batman brick is great. Yes, it is.
I am going to look for Rambo fans in the cemetery when we go tomorrow night.
Good luck. What do you say right there? He said, thanks a lot, man. I appreciate that. Oh, no, dude. You support me, brother. I support you, man. And if I didn't like your stuff, but yeah, if y'all want to get more into depth on the soaps that sponsor me and stuff like that, they sponsor him too. He gets really into depth with them. The dude takes showers on film. Okay?
And he
don't really do that, but
he describes like even the texture of the soap, how it lathers, the smell, if it's good, if he recommends it or not. Like it's really, really good stuff. Great reviews.
Yeah.
Oh, right on, Stellar. Thank you. That's awesome. The Batman brick, it is a great brick.
Why are you yelling so damn
That's
loud?
me because I have ear problems. I'm sorry, I can't control the volume of my voice.
The Canadian. But he's really family
Austin
oriented.
Powers.
He's really family oriented too. So like he gets his sons on there, and his sons are funny, and they tell their opinion,
Yeah.
like, "Ooh, that like that one stinks," or "I don't really like that," or But he does all of them.
Yeah.
And I'll start doing videos like that too. But like I was telling Terry, I'm not going to copy off what he does because that's what he's doing, and he gets into very good depth with it. So please just check him out. That's all I can ask.
Oh, yes.
What?
Maud, if you guys can, somebody post the channel link. You know what we'll do though is after this video is done, in the description,
I'll put one in
we'll
there.
put it in there.
Yeah,
And
so-
this way you can find
Because
him.
he does Sudsy Bear, he does all.
Everything.
He does
Oh,
everything.
Did he get the monster yet?
Oh, look, Yogi did it right
Right
there,
on,
guys.
Yogi. Thank you.
So Mac, I'm gonna send you. I will get with you, and I'm gonna send you a couple of the monster ones, particularly the ones I don't like. And you can do a review on them because they're a smaller company too.
Okay,
So,
Michael, we will do that. Candy, a small bottle of perfume, take the cap off,
out loud.
and cigarettes matches to that cemetery hunt. Okay, we'll do that.
and we're
Johnny
gonna-
on the spot. Yes, you
Little
are,
Mac,
Yogs.
I'm gonna get you a. We're gonna get you a shirt, one of our paranormal shirts, and you better rock that. I'm telling you right now.
Oh, Little Mac?
Yeah, you better rock that when I send you a couple of those monsters, because you know what? It's been like 2 weeks I've been waiting for that shit, and it's in freaking Seattle, Washington right now. They told me it's gonna be here Monday.
And don't
Boom.
worry, Yogi, you'll get a shirt too, so don't panic.
Yeah, we got a few people.
I'm
we're gonna
sorry,
give
but
shirts
little
to. Mac TV.
yeah, no, I'm talking about oh geez, I'm having a brain fart. What's the dog's name again?
What dog?
Our mascot. Yogi's dog.
Lily.
No, it's from Fast and the Furious, that name. Fast and the Furious, what's her name?
Lily.
It's not Lily.
It was fucking.
Lottie?
Laddie.
Lottie? Is it Lottie?
I don't know. Fuck.
Anyways, Letty,
Letty.
that's right, Letty, sorry. Okay, I don't think they make little shirts, but if you find a little shirt, Yogi, like a little black shirt that Letty'll fit, we'll get a little paranormal security badge
Canine unit on it.
to print on there.
Absolutely, 100%. But yeah, guys, this has been a
Okay.
really fun chat.
It has
We had
been.
a lot of people in here. We had a lot of fun. Little J Mac TV, whatever. There he is. I'll take what I can. Yeah, you're gonna take what you get, and you better rock my freaking shirt. That's all I can say. And you know what? One more thing you can do since you're watching my live is you could start maybe taking showers. Because there's a dude that does Dr. Squat shit that actually goes in there and his girlfriend films him taking a shower with that shit on. Now, you got to get up on your game, dude. Badass, I'll wear it. Yes. I'm going to buy one of yours too, and I'm going to rock it, dude, when I'm doing my next soap review. When I get my monster in that I've been waiting for 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be here Monday though.
From Seattle, Washington.
Yeah.
That's where our stalker's from, guys. Yeah. She probably told them not to send me my shit. But we're gonna be doing the Father's Day giveaway too. I just got the letter, so Dr. Squatch is sending me a couple bundles. So y'all be looking for that.
Awesome. So I guess
Guys,
that's
we
it,
love
right?
y'all. Yeah,
We'll see you
absolutely,
tomorrow
100%.
night. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for the 30,000 subscribers.
Oh, 30,022 now.
Yes, and Kimmy, thank you, and good luck on your hunt. God
safe.
bless y'all,
Yeah.
and take care.
All right, we love you guys.
Love you.